Well, I lost the video that trying to start this bike. So the next video is I was starting up after I had it warmed up. But it barely cranked over, but it did start, just barely. Last little crank and it fired right up. And I let it run for probably 20 minutes, charged the battery all up. Runs good. February 15th today. And I got one more day on the rental. Not even a day, 1 hour, 2 hours, I'm done. And then I'm gonna start back in my garage here again and get some videos out. Today is, I think it's like 50 degrees outside. It's unbelievable. Maybe 55 for middle of February. That's, never seen that before. This is Canada, the cold white north. Anyways, I haven't started up that bike since, I don't know, September, October. Hopefully the battery's charged up. Let's see if it's gonna fire up. Choke on. Let it prime up. Turn it off and on a couple times. Let it prime up. Full tank of gas. Uh oh. What the hell? Oh, it's not in me. Going to start the Norton up too and let this run for a while, let it warm up, charge the battery up. Got this running pretty good now. She's warmed up. Got the motorhome started up. That one's working good. Just started up the motorhome. Haven't had that running in months, since the fall. And haven't had the Norton running since probably September. I don't know, whenever I last started it. I got a bad hip, so I hope I can kick it over. My hip's going. I'm gonna start back on that bike pretty soon here. I just want to get this one back together, maybe next week, and then get back on that Norton there. Well, let's see if this thing's gonna start, if I can remember how to do it. I keep the key on the oil switch. I put an inline oil switch so it doesn't sump. Right here, that's my inline oil switch. I didn't drain the carbs. I didn't empty them or nothing. I'm gonna hope it's gonna start. So when I take the key off, I turn that on. Put the key in here. I'm gonna tickle the carbs. I'm gonna turn the gas on first. Turn the gas on there. Turn the gas on there. And let's tickle her here a little bit. There we go. A little bit coming out of there. Gas out of there, and The stupid thing about this, the choke is off when it's pulled all the way out. I'm going to start it with the choke off. See what happens. Pipes are cold. As like I say, it hasn't run in 3 months, 4 months. I don't know. I don't think I can kick this with my right leg because my right hip joint's gone. It's going. I haven't actually played hockey in over a week now. Okay, so turn the key on. I know a lot of guys. Maybe I'll primer it once here. Turn the key on. Battery might be dead too, I don't know. Oh! I got no strength in that hip. Rerun. Maybe I can kick it with my left foot. Try kicking it with my left foot, maybe, I don't know. The bike might fall over, I don't know. Rerun. It wants to go. My dog doesn't want it to go. Try kicking with my right hip. I've got no strength in that hip. have to put the key back on there. That one runs. That one runs. Next is this one, XJ900. I got to pull the carbs off and put the fuel line T in. And I got a reserve tank I'm making here somewhere. Reserve fuel tank, so I can, before putting the tank on, I can run it, balance the carbs. Carbs got to be balanced on this one. And then get all the new parts put back on it. There's the fairing. Factory decals all put on it. Fixed up all the places where there was cracks in it. It's all ready to go. Okay, that's it for now. Next I gotta clean this garage right up. Once I'm done this this reno over there tomorrow. It's supposed to be a big storm coming in too, but I'm gonna take everything out of this garage, everything, put it out to the driveway, and then maybe paint the walls, maybe the floor, maybe the ceiling. I don't know how far I'm gonna get, but I can't leave it outside, so I might have to just do half at a time maybe. But I gotta clean this place up. It's a disaster in here. Like, look at that bench over there, over there. Like, it's just a disaster. So we'll get that fixed. I bought some Baker scaffolding off a guy pretty cheap, and I thought I would use it for putting all my junk on it, all piled on this platform I made years ago for staging bikes, like putting the frame on there and working on bikes as I rebuild them, or custom bikes. So I'm going to take that all apart, use the plywood on it, and make another shelf in here. I might even lower that one down one, and put another one in here, and then another one on top. So then I got 3 shelves. But the nice thing about this thing is I can roll it around, move it out of the way if I got to sweep the floor. So then I can get rid of all this shit there and put it on this, and maybe get some stuff off my bench over there and put it on that shelf. And I'm still waiting for my tank for this bike here. I thought it was gonna be last week. I thought it was gonna be the week before. Hopefully this weekend they get it done. But I still have to get the brakes, one more brake caliper done here. Get the front end back together. I might even buy a new tire for it. I'll check the date on this one. There's lots of meat on it, but I might just put a new tire on it. And these are the carbs off the Snowmobile outside. I actually looked up. It's a 2004 MZX Renegade 800 HO high output Skidoo, and I got it running there, but it wouldn't run off the choke. It's because the idle circuits were plugged. And this is the one I had. The number 20 ones. This one here, I think, I had number 20 because it's got a little bit different thread on it. This is the stock one, 17.5. The main jets are 400. The other one I had to drill out, and I was just starting to get into the threads in here, drilling it up. And it was the hardest one I've ever had in my life. And I'm not kidding. I bet you I've changed hundreds, if not over 1,000 jets in my life, especially these idle circuit jets. They're hard to get out. I usually get a nice screwdriver, just the right size, nice and sharp, tap it a couple times, and they spin right out. I had make a bit to go in there, so it was nice and straight, lined it up. It just kept chipping away the brass. It wouldn't come out. These carbs were completely green, and I soaked these in my chem cleaner overnight, and I can't believe how clean they came out. They came out really good. I should have did a before and after. I should have did a video on it. Just too lazy right now, I guess. These things were completely coated in like a salt, like powdered salt. They were just filthy, so they came out pretty good. I ordered the 2 new jets from XS Motors. Like it's a motorcycle site the guy set up for XS 650 Yamahas, and then he started selling more jets and parts to them. So it's just, I think it's called XS Motorcycle, something like that. I think it's called. American company. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean this garage up. Okay. Well, about 45 minutes later, I got that shelf in there. And when I took apart the old platform for building bikes on, there was 2 pieces of plywood stacked together. And I just put it on the shelf for now, but I got to cut it to size, reinforce it with 2x4s. I'll cut a little notch in a 2x4 so I can lift it off and on, just like these ones. And be a lot more stable, because right now that'll just bend. So I'll reinforce all that, but that gets it cleaned up quite a bit in here though. Still got lots to do, but it's giving me some working room. See, it's all clear underneath there, so I can pile lots of stuff down there. It would be nice if I raised that shelf down there up 1 notch, and then I can roll this right underneath it. So, not sure if I can do that or not. Yeah, figure that out. Anyways, just gotta do a little bit here, a little bit there. And yeah, I kind of can't wait to get back onto this, but I gotta stay focused. I got the parts coming in for this probably tomorrow. It's tomorrow, Friday, so I'll probably pick it up Saturday in the States. And to get these carbs back together, get them back on that snow machine outside, then I can fire it up. I can't move that snow machine. It's 700 frickin' pounds. It's ridiculous. I was just talking to a buddy there the other day about that. You know, the snow machines today are so heavy. You get stuck in the trail, and you pretty much got to hike out. You know, back in the 70s, early 80s, you could just pick those snow machines up, 1 hand on the back rail, throw the back end sideways 90 degrees, grab the screws, turn it, you know, and pull yourself out of a ditch, or if the thing flipped or rolled. Not those new snow machines. That's why they all got reverse them, because you can't move them, you can't pull them up. So that one there, I can't even pick up with 1 hand. I could pick it up maybe a couple inches, but I can't pick it up and rev the engine up at the same time. That's what we used to do in the old days. With the old snow machines, the old 340s, Polaris, Skidoos. You'd pick up the back end with your left hand, and then you could rev the throttle with your right hand to clear all the ice and snow off of the track after it's sitting out all night, and warm it up a little bit. But you can't do that with these new ones. So yeah, I want to get that together. Those parts being Saturday. We've got a family thing going on Saturday as well too. And something going on Sunday too. I can't remember now. Yeah, we had a big ice storm here yesterday. I can hear the wind still going. So yeah, I'm gonna slowly get this garage cleaned up. I'd like to get it painted, get the ceiling all painted white up there. I think white. Make it a little bit brighter in here. And we'll see about the wall. See how far I get. I got lots to do. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Give you a little update. More to come. I'll do one on that snow machine when I get those carbs back together. And this bike coming up.